Ladies and gentlemen, I am Scatt.
And I'm Willy.
And welcome to episode 2 of the Scatt and Willy podcast. Jwilly, how's it going?
Going great, man. Going great. How's it going with you over there in New York?
Pretty good. My mom's car just broke down. So
oh, that's fun.
I'm all alone right now. But I do have something to say to the viewers. I have to make an apology, all right? So last episode I said some things about Yankees fans, and I said that Yankee fans are scumbags. Okay?
You did say that.
I think I said the wrong words. I think that's what happened. I think it came out a little bit incorrectly. What I think I meant to say was Yankee fans are dirtbags! That's what I meant! Yankees
down on his word.
K! Yankees K!
What happened last night, yo? 11-2?
Come on, what was that?
Crazy.
You like that?
I texted my friend. She's a Yankee fan.
Who?
I was like, "What happened?" She's like, "Honestly,
Who is this?
Daniela.
Who's Daniela?
She's a freshman.
Oh,
in Sarah.
I don't know.
I texted her. I was like, "What happened to the Yankees?" She's like, "Honestly, I'm asking myself that same question." I was like, it sucks when your team goes out there and they just, forget how to play baseball.
That's like me with all my teams every game. So it's good that they got to experience that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Everyone has to go through that. We go through that way too often, and I won't stand for it anymore. Enough is enough, and they got their whooping they deserve. That's what I think.
Sir. Yankees K.
But if you watch our podcast and you're a Yankees fan, then you're not too bad. You're not too bad.
We'll tolerate you.
Yeah, we'll tolerate you.
we can deal with it.
All right, so last year, no, this was like 2021. My friend, he invited me to go to a Yankee game, right? This is my first time at Yankee Stadium. And so it was for his birthday, and apparently, so we had great seats. Like, our seats were nuts. But what I didn't know until after was that his dad bid on the seats. So seats were mad expensive.
That's crazy.
But
I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Bid it.
No, I've never heard about. I've never
go to
heard
the
of
highest
that
bidder.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was pretty wild. But what happened was, because it's a Yankee game, I'm a Met fan. I don't have any Yankees gear, so I walked into the stadium, Met hat, and a Mets Syndergaard shirt.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm walking in the slum that is the Bronx, and then everyone is just turning around and giving me weird looks. Because it is a pretty weird thing. It's kind of an ass move to do, all right? I'll admit, it was an ass move, but I hate the Yankees, so I did what I had to do. So I'm walking in full Mets clothes, and then a lot of people are looking at me and they're like, "Are you lost? Do you know where you are?" It was so funny. It was strange with everyone. Everyone was looking at me, but yeah.
I've never been to an away game before. Or
really?
You went. It wasn't even the Mets weren't even playing. You just straight up went into.
I went to
enemy territory.
Oh, you know what I forgot about? That game was
place.
One of the craziest games I've been to. Because first of all, the seats were amazing. The guy, kid's dad ended up buying me a Yankee hat, which was nice. It's a nice hat. I like it, but I was actually thinking of wearing a Red Sox hat to the game, but that would have been really.
Oh
nice.
No! You would.
I would have died. I would have died, and I went.
Died.
I went the kid invited me for his birthday, so that would have been the ultimate ass move. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
That's pretty funny.
So he bought me the Yankee hat, so I wore a Yankee hat and Mets shirt. Then everyone was
look, you're up in New York. You said it last time. We're New York sports fans,
yeah, Yeah. This guy was like, "You look confused."
He's confused.
But what I forgot about that was the craziest part about the game. Well, it was a pretty wild game. So I think in the first inning, the Sox scored like 2 runs, and the game it was like drizzling all game long, but the rain got so bad in the 5th inning that so the Yankees they actually hit a 2-run homer, which tied it, I think, and then they hit.
Yeah.
It was pouring so bad that we just left in like the 5th inning.
Damn.
And then right as we left the stadium, I want to say Stanton, one of their big players, hit a single home run. So it was 3-2 Yankees. And then the game got called off in the 5th inning.
Wow.
But because it was the 5th inning, like that was the final. So
Oh, they were allowed to like. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they were allowed to just end the game. So we got out of there like just in time.
Yeah, that's
We
like
avoided
the perfect
all
time to leave
traffic.
too.
It was pouring. Oh my God! I forgot the biggest part about the game. Someone threw a baseball at one of the players.
Really?
It was like a whole big thing.
Wow.
I forgot who it is. I want to say a Yankee fan threw a ball at a Red Sox fan. Not a Red Sox fan, a Red Sox player.
You see, stuff like that, that's when I go after the Yankee fans and like you're classless. Like remember what happened last year against Cleveland, where they're throwing beer bottles and stuff onto the field. That was
Wait, I don't remember that.
disgraceful.
I don't remember.
It was bad. It was like really bad. Someone got hit. I'm pretty sure one of the beer cans hit one of the players.
Crazy.
It was
That's nuts.
It was an ugly situation for Yankee fans. Like that's
Eesh.
moments like that are just why, some of them are like you said, scumbags or dirtbags. The lowest of the low.
But I think
again,
what happened was a lot of the
podcast,
Yankee fans were like going against that Yankee fan because I mean, not all Yankee fans are bad, obviously, but that guy he represented the worst of them. And
he did someone like
it was
that,
pretty
that's not
funny,
someone
I
who
will
represents
say.
the
It
organization.
was pretty funny, but yeah, it was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, looking back on it now, it's pretty funny to think about.
No, it's really
So
funny.
like what he
But
had
I forgot about that
a
too.
ball in the stands and he just like threw it.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I don't even remember what happened. But I was remembering this game and this story just because I wore Mets gear to Yankee Stadium. Then I got a Yankee hat and Mets shirt, so I looked like a moron. And I didn't even remember the game only lasted 5 innings, and there was a whole like production that happened that I witnessed.
That's insane. That's crazy.
For baseball games, have you ever been in like the VIP like areas, like the lounges, or like any games?
I have been in a suite at a few games. Last baseball game I went to Mets Dodgers. My friend had a suite because his mom was being honored because she's in the military.
Oh wow!
So, they went onto the field, but we stayed in the suite. And being in the suite was really cool because we were like right behind home plate. And the coolest part about being in the suite was that it's basically in Citi Field. It's like a row of suites behind home plate, and they're like elevated, obviously. But I think 3 suites down on this side of me was none other than Timmy Trumpet.
Really?
Because that was
this
the
the game
series
where he
that
played?
it was the day before. It was the day before
Okay,
because
he
they
was
didn't
supposed
bring
to
in.
play. Yeah.
He was supposed. They didn't bring him. They didn't bring in Diaz for that first game of the 2-game series, but the second game they brought him in, and Timmy was. Oh man, Timmy playing was so cool. But seeing him there, I saw
you were
Steve
there
Jobs
for like
interviewing him.
the performance.
Fortunately, I was not. But
I had a shirt.
the Mets lost that game, but it was a fun game. It was a very fun game. Very fun being in a suite.
I've never understood like the point of like being in a suite unless you're like a celebrity, because like I feel like you don't get the experience. So like, what do you think?
I thought the same thing too. But being in a suite, it's actually it's very relaxing. You get to just sit back, enjoy the game, have some food. Because like you said, you're missing out on the experience, and the experience is so much fun. There's nothing like being at a sports game, being in the crowd, especially at a baseball game. It's just so much fun. But being in a suite, it is very cool, and you feel like a celebrity. Even if you're not,
That's
you feel
true.
like you're
You
feel like you're a little special. A little classy.
Like when I went to the Yankee game and I had that whole like lounge area, I felt like $1 million.
Yeah, you feel.
I mean, the people who got me the tickets. I mean, I'm sure they do have more than $1 million, but I like to be a part of that. It was pretty fun. I mean, if I were to do that for every game, I would have no money, but that was a good one-time experience.
I wouldn't do it for every game.
I've been to a couple really crazy baseball games. Like I don't know if I want to tell them all now, but
What's the
last
craziest one?
year, it might have been a year ago from today, actually. I went down to Miami to see the Marlins,
Mhm.
and
Fun.
it was Marlins versus Cardinals on like a Wednesday
Oh.
night, right? Like in it was the most random game. The beginning of the season meant nothing. By the way, Marlins, like, they have no fans. Like, when you hear like a team has no fans, like, it's like, oh, it's an exaggeration, but like they really had no fans. I
That's
saw
sad.
like one Marlin fan there. I'm not even
Especially in a
joking.
market that big in Miami, that's sad.
It's really sad. And
I know they struggle. I know they do struggle with
what was
fans.
so
That's sad.
embarrassing is that they put like, you know how like when you go on the jumbotron, they'll put like different fans on the jumbotron or whatever.
Hmm.
They just kept cycling through the same few workers wearing Marlins gear. That's how sad it
Oh,
was.
that's really bad.
And in the seventh inning stretch, it was like root, root, root for the Cardinals. It was so
Oh
embarrassing.
no. That's sad.
That stadium's so nice, though. I think that's my
Really?
favorite stadium I've been to. Marlins
Really?
Park, sick. It's like a futuristic minor league stadium. It's
Yeah,
so
I know
cool.
Miami got some nice stadiums. I know Hard Rock is nice too.
But the best thing about that game, because the game was awful. Do you watch wrestling?
A little bit.
So, sitting right in front of me was now current one half of the undisputed tag team champions, Kevin Owens.
That's insane. Kevin Owens.
He's a big name wrestler. Like, he's not just
Yo,
like
no, I
like
know.
a
I
like a
used to
jobber.
love that.
He's a
I used
big
to love
name.
that dude.
What?
I used to love Kevin Owens. Because I used to watch.
KO?
I used to watch WWE all the time.
Fight Owens fight?
Yes.
Dude, I have
Wow.
a picture. I'll send it to you right now.
That's insane.
It was nuts. It was
I don't even know what I
absolutely
would do. I would just be
crazy.
like, oh my god. I don't even know. Like, I don't think I've ever like been close to, or like said anything to like someone
He
who's
was
like
right
that
there,
big.
and he was like the only person there. Me and Kevin were the only people there. It was crazy.
Scat and
Uh,
Kevin watching a Marlins game.
the game was awful. It was so bad.
That sounds like a terrible game.
What the hell is your Discord? What?
Frozone Morales. Best of both worlds, because they call me
Okay.
Frozone and they
Yes,
call me Miles Morales.
I sent it to you. It was nuts. It was absolutely. When he went to like buy food or go to the bathroom, I like followed him.
Oh my god, that's good. Wow.
I know, it's crazy. It was absolutely nuts.
Wow. That's insane.
He was a nice dude. And it's crazy because like this was like 1 week after he fought Stone Cold Steve Austin in night one of WrestleMania.
Nice.
Like he
That's
was like
crazy.
his peak. I mean, he's at his peak now, but
Yeah,
like fighting
he's
Kevin
insane.
Owens, fighting Stone Cold at WrestleMania, that's a pretty big deal. Like he's
Really?
a big name wrestler.
I
Former
haven't
world
watched.
champion.
I haven't like sat down and watched WWE in a decent amount of time, yo.
You know what's
'Cause
so
it's-
much fun? Have you ever gone to like a local wrestling show?
No, but
Oh my
that
god,
sounds
it's the
so
best.
fun.
It is the best. Like the wrestlers there, it's just so funny. Like there's this one old dude that's like all the shows. He can't even move. And like when a wrestler like punches him, he's supposed to like fly out of the ring. He like slowly gets like, let's just say this is over here is like the end of the ring. He's like, oh, goes under the rope and then climbs down to the ring and then goes down. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
But some of the matches are like quite insane. Like the last one I went to, it was like a 3-on-3 tag team match, and like it was like anything goes, and these guys are like going through doors.
Oh jeez.
Like they're instead of like using a table, they just like got a door.
A door. Oh
So
man.
fun.
That sounds really fun though. I gotta
Oh,
go
it's
to
so
one
much
of those.
fun. It almost makes me want to be like a wrestler and like be at a local show. I'm already working on like a gimmick.
Oh really?
I'm gonna be Psycho Scat.
Psycho Scat.
I'm gonna have a gas mask. And I'm gonna like. My signature thing is when the ref's not when the ref's not looking, gonna pull out like a hand sanitizer and like spray it in the opponent's eyes.
Oh.
I got it all planned out.
Oh!
And then I'll like kick him in the balls or whatever. Then do my finisher, and the ref is not gonna see it.
The ref's like, "What happened? You did something?" Oh, 1, 2, 3, Psycho Scatt win.
And I got that idea with like the whole germaphobe thing, cause like at the height of COVID, like I was such a germaphobe. I'm still kind of like a germaphobe, honestly, but not as bad.
I didn't really leave the house much during like the height of COVID. I was more just like not even gonna take my chances. But like when COVID first started, I was doing what everyone did. I was walking around with my little bottle of Bath and Body Works cucumber melon hand sanitizer. I wasn't taking any chances. And then yeah, like I said, once it was at its height, I never really left my house that much. But I always had on a mask. My parents were on the KN95 grind until last year. Really, they were on that. You're rocking the KN95 or a mask with a filter. We're not playing with COVID.
What is KN95?
Those are like the masks that are like kind of like a duck bill.
Oh
almost,
yes.
Like,
oh, I can't wear those.
Oh, I hate those so much. And it's crazy because I used to be so fine with wearing a mask, but then now, like since COVID's basically not over. Well, it's basically over.
It's never gonna be over. It's just.
But it's
not a huge deal.
Yeah, but like now when I try to put on a mask and I go to the when I go to the doctor's office, I'm just like I can't breathe into this thing.
I know.
But it's crazy because I used to be able to wear it like all the time.
I didn't do cross country my freshman year, but did people have to run with masks on? Cause distance, cause that's like.
I don't think you had to for cross country because cross country was an outdoor sport. That was
directly after lockdown, cross country. Because that's fall of 2020.
Yeah. I think you had to. I think I didn't run that season either because I was still at home. But I think that you didn't have to wear a mask because it was an outdoor sport. Maybe you had to wear it when you were like in close proximity with people, but I doubt you had to wear it for an outdoor sport like that. Especially running.
Yeah. Dude, I still carry around hand sanitizer with me, like always, and I spray my hands like all the time. And I get clowned for it, but it's like, dude, I don't want to get sick, especially COVID.
No, I need to do that.
I didn't get COVID that bad though when I had it.
I'm actually so bad with germs. Like I will literally like I'm the type of dude to like touch a handrail, forget, and then like touch his eyes and his mouth and all that stuff.
I'm honestly like a pretty big germaphobe. Like if I were to like dap someone up, like the first thing I'm thinking of is like I need to sanitize my hands.
Where has that hand been?
I'm not like it's pretty bad.
No, I need to get on that grind because I actually get sick. I haven't gotten sick in a while, but like recently I've been getting sick like a lot more. Like before I came out here, I don't know if it was just allergies or like a little cold, but I was grounded for like 2 days before my birthday. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe.
Willy, what did you do?
I don't know. I actually have no idea.
You don't know. You had to have done something.
It was so out of nowhere. I think it was allergies. I don't know if it was allergies or not because I took allergy medicine and it started going away, but that might have just coincided of when I actually started getting better. But I couldn't breathe out of my nose. That last.
Willy, I don't give a shit about your allergies. Why'd you get grounded?
Not actually grounded. I wasn't actually like punishment grounded. I just couldn't like do anything. Like physically, I just couldn't move or like
Oh, so function. You didn't get grounded?
No, I didn't get grounded.
I take back what I said about your allergies.
The allergies is what did it to me. I was grounded by my allergies.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
There we go. Yep. Allergies suck. Like, they are terrible. I was thinking about writing a Horizon article about my allergies and just how annoying they are. Because I know a lot of people can definitely relate to that.
Yeah, so Horizon is a school newspaper. You're a big part of that, right?
I am. I'm an editor. Even though I don't hand in my work, I am an editor.
You're an editor. So, have you gotten any good stories? Because, like, you need to interview me next year for either athlete spotlight or musician spotlight. Because I'm both.
Athletes, I got you, bro. Trust me,
next year, I'm going to be captain of the drum line. I know. It's a pretty big deal. Yeah, I know. But, yeah.
Drummer,
we'll talk about that in depth another time. But it's a pretty big deal at my school. Like, I'm basically him, guys.
He is.
I'm basically him.
The Him and Willy podcast, not Scatt.
Yeah,
that's him.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, what have you done in the school newspaper? Like anything good?
I'm technically a sports writer, but I've written about a few other things before. I write a lot about I wrote an article about the Knicks and Nets. I wrote one about the Jets and Giants. Um, but I think my favorite article that I've written is about Fortnite. I wrote an article about
When was
Fortnite,
this?
and it's last year for
Can you read it to
journalism
me?
class. Oh my God, I
What was
I gotta
what was it
I gotta
about?
find part of it. Hold on. It was about like how wild Fortnite's collaborations have been
Uh huh.
because especially now you take a look in the item shop, you'll find Lizzo, you'll find Patrick Mahomes, you'll find
Lizzo is in
Ayo
Fortnite.
Mateo. Not a skin, but one of her songs is using an emote.
Oh, that's
You'll
funny.
find some Spanish music in there. It's insane. Hold on, I got you with the article right now. I'll
Let's
read you
see.
part of it
Yeah.
because this is actually like a really fun article to write.
Hmm.
Oh, there I am. I need to change my Horizon profile picture. It's
Let me
so
see.
bad.
Let's see it. Show it.
It's such a terrible picture.
Let's see it.
That's me I was at south of the border, which is like a rest stop
What
in
is south of the
Carolinas.
south? Okay,
It's
south
like
of
a
the.
rest stop
Okay.
in the south. It's
Uh,
Mexican themed, but it's like nowhere near Mexico. It's so
South
bad.
of the border in Carolina?
It's literally in I think it's like between North and South Carolina.
That's
It's so
funny.
bad. All right, here it is. Fortnite. So I
What
had to
was it
get
called?
pictures. It's called Fortnite's Wild Collaboration History.
Okay.
I had to get pictures for the article. So I literally went into Fortnite. I went into replay mode and I got some screenshots. I went into like a photography creative map. So this is the cover of it. It's Naruto. All right, let's take a look at this. And I interviewed like people in my grade. Oh my God. Obviously, I had to represent. We gotta represent.
Nice, of course, of course. Who is
All right,
23?
that's me. I
Oh,
just
okay.
picked a random 23. All right, let's take a look. Street Fighter, Star Wars, Naruto Shippuden, The Walking Dead. When these names are heard, many think that these franchises stay in their own lane, never really crossing paths. Then along comes Fortnite, Battle Royale, one of the most revolutionary and popular video games of its generation. Since its release in 2017, Fortnite has made numerous collaborations with a plethora of different companies. Some collaborations have been larger than others, some have been more popular than others. Others have resulted in backlash and even lawsuits.
Ooh,
What do
lawsuits.
players have to say about these collaborations? Well, the ones that resulted in lawsuits, they weren't really collaborations. It was more like Fortnite literally taking stuff and
Oh, that
putting their own name on it.
was that the default dance?
A lot of stuff. The default dance was under fire. They had the Millie Rock in there. Snoop Dogg's, you know,
They didn't get
Ride the
permission
Whip.
for that?
Nope, they didn't get permission for that. The Carlton dance. A lot of
Yes.
things. That was a very interesting article, actually. I like that article a lot. But yeah, I do stuff like that for Horizon.
Be
But I
honest,
don't
Jay
edit other
Willy,
people's articles.
how much money did you blow on Fortnite?
Too
Listen,
much.
no shame.
Too-
We all blew more than we
oh
should have.
Lord, too much, too much, way too much. I can't even like give a number. Like I bought my first battle pass in season 3, so
Same.
that was
Actually,
early. Was that
I don't think
late?
I did
That was
actually.
early 2018 because Winterfest was late 2017. So early 2018, I bought my first battle pass, and I've missed maybe 2 battle passes since that.
You still
Every
play?
year, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I actually just bought like $10 worth of V-Bucks
Okay,
because I got a
okay, okay.
PlayStation. I got a PlayStation gift card for my birthday. So some of it
Yes,
went
your
to Need for
birthday.
Speed.
Your birthday. What'd you
Yeah.
get? Besides, I was gonna ask you. I forgot. I was too busy shitting
Money.
on the Yankees. I was gonna ask you at the beginning.
I got a decent amount of money, some money from grandma's.
Okay, okay.
Um, I got a pair of Air Forces, a pair of black and white Air Force
Nice,
Ones,
nice,
low
nice.
tops, because my highs are very crusty.
Your what?
My high top Air Forces,
Oh,
they're the crusty boys. I get clowned for it all the time. So I'm getting a new pair. Those are coming, I think next week, next
mhm.
Friday. And yeah, just a decent amount of money. That's
Nice,
all I can really ask for. Because
I
I
was
don't even know what I want. Oh, I got this hat too. I got the Montreal Expos hat.
nice, nice,
I
nice.
got this for my birthday
I
too.
was gonna buy that in recently. I went to Maryland, some mall. I was gonna buy
Really?
the Expos hat, but I didn't seal the deal.
I when I went into the store, my goal was to get a hat that was not for a team that I rooted for. Because I have a bunch of Jets hats, I have a bunch of
Same.
Mets hats, I have a bunch of Knicks hats.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get a team that I don't. I wanted a team that I didn't hate and a team that
I
I
did that
didn't have.
recently too. I got a Seattle Kraken hat. The
That's
logo's
cool.
freaking sick.
I love the Seattle Kraken hat.
Yeah.
Their logo. I mean, their logo
So
is so
cool.
cool.
And like they have nothing to do with the Islanders, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
So no harm, no foul.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get a Panthers hat. The Panthers have had like
Which
one of the
Panthers? Like
coolest
the
logos.
Florida one?
The no Carolina.
Okay.
What is that? I want to get a Carolina Panthers. I'll
Dude,
wear it when I
Carolina
go to South
Panthers
Carolina.
logo's overrated. I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool.
But going
I go
back
to
to the
South
shoes
Carolina.
though, I was gonna get
Mhm.
like I went shopping to get like Nike shoes recently, but like
Mhm.
they're just so uncomfortable. Like how
Really?
I don't like everyone wears them, but like I just don't get it. They're not comfortable at all, and they feel terrible for your feet.
It depends on which ones. Like, definitely, if they're not comfortable, I would recommend getting insoles for them because insoles definitely they're a life changer right there. And I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that because I'm like,
Okay.
if you take a look in my room, I'm like sponsored by Nike.
Really?
Like the amount of Nike stuff I have is just insane. Like except for baseball, because baseball I have like every brand except Nike, but literally everything else like Nike, Nike shorts, Nike socks. My Jordans are in the closet. My Air Forces are in the
Wow.
closet. A bunch of Nike shirts in there. A lot of Nike stuff. I have a Nike skin and Rocket League. So much Nike stuff.
That's a game I haven't played in a long time.
I don't recommend it. So, to be so honest with you, water.
So going back to the Fortnite conversation,
Yep.
I don't think I ever got into a situation where I spent a shit ton of money. Like the absolute maximum I spent on that money was $150, and I don't even know if I spent that much.
I've never spent a lot of money at once. The most I spent
No,
at once
yeah,
might
I
have
haven't
been
either.
like 60.
Like,
But it's just the amount of money I've spent over time, just accumulating.
yeah,
And I'd be thinking, I'd be like, yo, if I had those $8 that I spent on this emote right now in my wallet, I'd be happier.
like there's this one kid I want to interview. He's a good friend of mine. I don't know how proud of himself he is with the amount of money he dropped on Fortnite.
Yeah, I have a few friends like that.
Yeah,
I remember.
I there's one person I'm thinking of that's particularly really bad. Dude, he dropped thousands of dollars in like from like seasons like 1 to 3 alone.
No need. There's no need. Man. But yeah, I haven't spent like a lot of money at once on Fortnite, but I've accumulated the amount of money I've spent like cumulatively on just Fortnite and on video games in general is a lot.
Yeah.
And not something I'm super proud of, but we're getting better. We're getting better.
Yeah.
The good thing is I'll say it that I haven't spent money out of my own pocket on the game in
You just
a
do
few
like gift
years.
cards and stuff?
Yeah, whenever I get a gift card, I'll be like, yeah, I'll put that towards Fortnite. But I've never
I
like
did that too.
taken money that I've gotten paid with and put it
I did that too.
into Fortnite.
Yeah. That's smart. So let's go back to Horizon because I think we got sidetracked, so we're talking about a bunch of different stuff. So what else have you done? I know the Fortnite article is pretty funny. What's
A lot of
what's something else that's pretty funny from the school newspaper?
we go to a lot of events.
Yeah,
Because we win a lot of.
it was on
we
the
win
the
this amount
school
of awards.
website. It was you and a bunch of girls. You the only dude
Yeah.
there.
We went to like an award show basically. It wasn't televised or anything, but it was just like an award ceremony. It was a nice day. We had a bunch of different workshops, all that stuff, and we won best overall newspaper, which is pretty fun. But
for you guys.
we woke up on that stage, and I think it was at that moment that I truly realized I was like, I'm the only dude here right now. Like I'm not the only guy in Horizon. There's like maybe 4 or 5 other guys in the club, but at that event I looked like I was the only boy representing Horizon. And
Yeah, it did. That's
It
what it
was-
looked like.
it was kind of embarrassing, but it was kind of funny also. And I told my dad about it. My dad was like, sometimes it's good to be outnumbered.
Yeah, that's being outnumbered.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though being in Horizon.
That's good. You write any poems? Because I know there's some people that write poems.
Not for Horizon, but I've written a few pretty good poems in my lifetime.
Can I hear some?
I got you one right now.
Your best word.
I got you one right now. This was for an English project.
Okay.
And I had a nice little beat over it. It was a lot of fun. All right. This was didn't really have a title, but let's take a look at this. Nothing like your first love when you're still a child. There's something captivating about how she looked and smiled. You're still in grade school, but she's got you going wild. You feel like if you split, divorce papers should be filed. It's really not that deep. Like a good tea, relationships need time to steep, but you see her when you sleep, and when you're awake, you fantasize like a creep. That's just part of it. But it's like a whole story. Thank you.
I do have one question. Who is she?
This was about someone who I recently just patched things over with. So
okay.
I'm not gonna say the name. I'm in a lot of hot water right now. Does her name start with an E? No, it doesn't. Actually.
Oh, okay. Does it start with a K?
No.
Oh.
This is the problem. This is exactly the problem. I talked to way too many girls. This is exactly the problem.
Bro, they all have the same name, which starts with E. So, I'm.
Well, there's only 2 E's.
Yeah.
There's only 2 E's, which is 2 more than there should be, but still.
Both of those E's are a story for another time.
Oh man, what a story!
Or are they, Jwilly? Are they stories for another time?
Well, it's up to you, man.
Okay, I mean it's up to you. I mean your stories.
Not now.
Not now. Not now.
Not now.
Because I also have a poem to share with you that I wrote. Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to write it now because I forgot to write it, but I was planning on writing it. It'll just give me a minute.
Oh Lord, I'm a little scared now.
I'm trying to like speed make a poem right now. All right, I finished.
Right. Let's hear it. What up, Scatt?
This part of it involves last episode of the Scatt and Willy podcast. When Jwilly stole Hanukkah away from me, I felt that he committed a crime. He sucks at poems. I'm in my prime.
Oh.
I'm like Patrick Mahomes. I throw dimes.
Ooh.
The clock strikes 3:44, and it's draft time!
It's draft time. Let's go, baby. Draft time.
Today's draft is writing utensils. Man, I'm out of breath from that poem. We're drafting writing utensils, and oh shit, I need water.
Hey, cheers, man. Hydration.
You get the first overall pick. In a draft like this with writing utensils, I am perfectly okay with having the second pick, because then I get 2-3. It's a snake draft. And the way I look at this draft is that there's 2 big name prospects on the board.
Absolutely.
But whichever one you take, I get. But they're both so good that it doesn't even matter. And then I get 3. So I'm content with you drafting at this spot. But I know you wanted to do a major sporting events draft, so I'll let you have number 1 for that one. That was a good fun idea.
Draft. All right.
Okay, you're on the board.
All right, let's go. I've already got my pick locked in. This is like
okay.
This is a very obvious pick for me. The writing utensil that is probably the best one, even though I don't own any and I need to. Let's do this. With the first overall pick in the 2023 Scatt and Willy writing utensil draft, Team Willy selects the mechanical pencil.
Mechanical pencil? I didn't even have that on my board.
What?
I did not have mechanical pencil on my board.
You're out of your mind. A mechanical pencil.
Oh my god. My 2 prospects that I'm in love with just fell to me. Oh my goodness. Wow.
How is that
Wow.
not on your board?
Wow. Okay.
How is that not? That's like the best
With
utensil
pick 2,
ever.
I am taking good old-fashioned regular pencil. Okay? You can't go wrong with a regular pencil.
I have that in my late rounds. I have that in like my if he's available.
Listen. You can't go wrong with a regular pencil. The eraser.
So they break.
Mechanical
pencils don't break.
It did cut my finger last episode, and as you can see,
is like
my finger is
blasphemous.
still cut and is bleeding nonstop. Still a week later,
This is
but
blasphemous.
but it's
This
okay.
is insane.
And the third overall pick, I'm taking pen.
Okay, that's a fair pick.
I'm surprised pen didn't go 1. That's a
Oh no,
flaw,
I've got my.
I would say that's a flaw.
Look, man, I wouldn't say that.
So do you write your articles with keyboards?
Usually, yes, I type my articles usually.
Keyboards are not being drafted. That's not
no typing. All right, so I would pick 4 and 5. I've got them on my list, but now I'm a little scared because the fact that you didn't have mechanical pencil on your board is kind of making me second guess myself. But I'm sticking with my guts. All right. So pick 4. I'm gonna do it. Let me get the thin Sharpie.
Ooh.
The thin,
Ooh.
fine pointed Sharpie.
That's a good one.
Like
That's a good one.
whenever I'm doing something even close to artistic, that is my go-to. If I'm trying to trace something, I'm trying to outline something, trying to decorate something, give me a thin Sharpie. I'll use it a lot to make it look thick. That's all I need. I don't think you can ever go wrong with a thin Sharpie. And at pick 5, or this is 4. This is 5. At pick 5, give me a multicolored pen.
Oh, like the ones with
different.
Yeah, I know. We used to always just put all the colors down.
Who didn't do that?
Yeah, that wasn't even on my board either.
They're versatile. They're very versatile.
Oh yeah, that is a versatile player without a doubt.
All right, I'm liking where I'm at. Right
what is it? Multicolored pen or pencil?
Yeah. Pen.
Okay. I can't believe this has fallen this far. I mean, this is just a classic right here. Absolute classic writing utensil. I cannot believe it fell to me at 6. I thought this could go like pick 3. But at 6, I'm taking crayon.
Ooh.
I can't believe that fell to me. I mean,
I didn't think about crayon.
I'm not a big crayon. I'm not much of a crayon user as I used to be, but super solid player to have. I don't want to say reliable because they do break a lot. So you do have like the injury prone concerns, but it's a solid player.
Like an OBJ.
I do have a pick that oh man, how did this fall? How did this fall either? This is crazy to me. At pick 7, I'm taking a good old fashioned marker.
Oh, I was thinking about it.
What is the? I don't know, Jwilly. You're gonna have to step it up.
What are you talking about? My team is
talking
already,
about.
bro.
I got pen, pencil,
foundation.
crayon, and marker. That's like
This
1,
is a
2,
great
3, 4.
foundation. I got. I don't think you're understanding the strength of a mechanical pencil.
I might not.
They don't cut your finger open when you decide to break
That's true.
them. Looking at my board right now. Now I'm really starting to second guess myself.
I have some.
It's like marker.
I have some
All right.
players that could fall, but I want to take.
All right. Since you're going with the colored options with the crayon and the marker, we're gonna add a little bit of spice to my team. A little bit of spice. Give me some colored pencils.
That's a good one.
Give me the colored pencils.
That's a really good one.
Colored pencils.
It seems like you're taking like the more color approach to this, while I'm taking like the good old fashioned classic approach.
You are taking the classic.
It's like you're taking all these flashy running quarterbacks, but I'm taking the good old fashioned pocket passer. You know what I mean? I think that's what's going on here.
I like that analogy. It's a good analogy. It's true. You know what? And with my next pick, give me a fountain pen.
What? Remind me what a fountain pen again is again.
Those are like the fancy pens you see in like movies and stuff. They're used for like signing wills and stuff like that.
Okay,
Those are
you're
like
taking
the
all these like fancy picks, but like, these are like flashy players, but are they gonna pan out? Like, that's the thing. Like,
fountain pen is a
like
big risk.
with my players, I know what they are. Like, I know what they are. I know what they're going to be in this league. But with yours, I don't know. There's some concerns, in my opinion.
I think my only risk is really the fountain pen. Like that's a bit of a risk. That's a little bit of a stretch for me, but it's like I don't know. It's just so classic almost. It's like, you know, fancy even. I think it's something that I'm willing to take a chance on. I'll take a chance on it. Hopefully it doesn't pan out like Zach Wilson, but I'll take a chance on the fountain pen.
So, with my next pick, I'm going old school here. Very old school.
Oh gosh.
I am taking the Feather and Ink.
Wow.
Feather and Ink.
I'm
George
mad
Washington on this pick.
I'm a little mad I didn't get that. I won't lie. I didn't think about that.
Feather and Ink fell to me at 10. It's not really a surprise it fell, but this is a good pick, Jwilly. Falling to me at 11 right here. Give me Paintbrush.
I had Paintbrush on my board. Oh, I had it.
Should have taken it
right there.
And guess what?
I gotta take that
you
off.
have multiple pens and pencils. There was no reason for all these. That's like taking multiple running backs. You don't need to do that, Jwilly.
Jets did it. You kidding
True.
me? You have Michael Carter, Breece Hall, Ty Johnson.
That's true. You're trying to build a running back, a machine in the back room, in the backfield.
So at 12.
I have a player I'm ready to draft.
At 12, give me the highlighter.
Oh man, that was the player.
I actually can't believe the highlighter fell.
That was the player. That was the player.
Yeah, give me the highlighter.
Oh
Nothing
man.
Nothing like your teacher telling you not to get highlighter happy.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna take another gamble. I know you're already not a huge fan of my team and the gambles I'm taking, but I'm gonna take another gamble here. Give me the stylus.
Oh, that's a real good one.
Give me the stylus.
Shoot. You know? You're finding some real good picks in the later rounds.
Look, man, Don't question me. Let me cook now.
So you took stylus. Okay, so you took thin Sharpie. That is the superior Sharpie, I will say. But you know you can't go wrong with a thick Sharpie. You just.
Are we talking thick like normal or thick like the fat ones?
I'm talking normal Sharpie.
Normal Sharpie. All right.
Sharpie.
Normal Sharpie's good. You can't go wrong with that.
No, again, just the safe bet picks. That seems to be a theme with my draft. But here's an interesting one. We're going back to the days of elementary school art class. I'm going to take the color pastels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I went there.
That's a throwback. The color pastels. Like, I don't even know if they were better or worse than crayons. I couldn't tell you.
They are very messy, though.
They are very messy. I remember and they would like stain your skin almost because you could I would wash my hands and for minutes and I just couldn't get it off.
I just found an absolute steal. I thought of one. Pick 16.
Looking at my board here, most of what I wanted is gone because I had the color pastels on there, but I was really debating not taking it just because of how messy they can get. Ooh, it's just hard. You know what? I'm taking this is the biggest risk of all.
Okay.
Give me the finger.
I was about to take the finger!
You're gonna take the
I was about to take the finger!
You can take this finger and Mutombo. No.
Jwilly, I have a finger you can take. I can't believe you just took the finger. I can't believe you took the finger. I was gonna take the finger.
That was like a break. That's like a in case of emergency break.
I didn't think you would think of it. I didn't think you would think of the finger.
I didn't think you would think of it.
Great minds think alike, clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh man, that's a shame. That really is a shame.
Finger painting, man.
I know, exactly,
painting,
for finger painting.
Finger painting was a lot of fun. That was messy. If you thought, if you thought the what's it called? You thought the pastels were messy. Finger painting is another level.
Oh yeah, that's where I got the idea for messy. When I said messy, I was like, oh my god. Is that where you thought about it?
No, I actually had it on my I had it on my board. Yeah. And
shoot.
So we've got the finger out of the way.
You're up.
Oh wow, this is hard.
This is the last round.
I've got an idea, but this is a dumb idea. Like this is genuinely stupid. But I kind of want to take it.
I think I know. I have an idea what you're gonna take because I thought of a really stupid one right now.
It's just so dumb.
Really dumb.
And I thought of it just because I looked out my window.
Oh.
Nothing like drawing up a good old-fashioned plan in the dirt. Give me a stick.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
give me a
man. Stick. Oh, I think
my list has literally devolved from a mechanical pencil to an actual stick.
Oh, that's really good. Shoot.
Oh man.
I don't know what I'm gonna take now, because I have one player that I really don't want to draft because like it's a bad player. It's just a flat out. It's gonna be a bust. This player that I have, but I don't want to.
You don't know that? They thought Brock Purdy was gonna be a bust.
That's true, but
they thought Josh Rosen was gonna be good.
This player is actually gonna be a bust. Oh shit! I gotta think now. Shoot.
I say you just go for it. Honestly, me personally, I thought the stick was gonna be a bust, but the stick.
The stick works, bro.
You took paintbrush from me. That was something I really
wanted.
Wait a minute. I wanted the paintbrush.
I thought of one, but I don't remember what it's called. Let me look it up real quick. I'm not drafting that bust. Shoot. Do you remember? Okay, I know I went back to the 1700s. I went back to elementary school days. For this one, I'm going back to preschool days.
Ooh.
Do you remember those like dot markers?
Oh, the stamps.
Yeah.
Are they stamps?
It's not like stamps, but they're kind of like stamps.
Yeah, you push. Yeah. Those were sick.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
All right, that's a good pick.
Okay, so that's our draft. I think you won the later rounds, but I think I won the earlier rounds. So, in the comments, really you guys got to vote on who had the better draft. You want to do one more round of undrafted free agents?
Yeah, let's go.
You go.
I really think you're still sleeping.
Actually, no. I go. Shoot. Yeah. This. I'm just gonna draft the bust right here. Give me the geometry compass.
That's not a bust. That's a great pick.
You think so?
That's a great pick, yo. I didn't think about that.
Because no one wants to use it. But he's just there. He's a bench warmer.
Hated doesn't mean he's a bench warmer. You know?
Yeah, he's a bench warmer. I guess like Antonio Brown is hated, but he's not bad.
He's not bad, yeah.
I mean, you can do a lot. You can do a lot of things with it. Just it's just
a
lot of off the field issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your last pick.
It hasn't got the greatest reputation.
Your last pick.
You know, I had this on my board for a while. It's very unknown, but I don't know if I'm going to take it. I'm actually going to go in my bag right now, and I'm going to see what I have in there. Let's see.
I have gotten word from my grandfather that he is coming to get me, and I need to go soon.
So this is the stylus. That's the pen. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with it. No one's ever heard of this before. It was invented for one reason and one reason only. Give me the space pen.
What is the space pen?
It was a pen that was invented literally for astronauts because they felt that every other writing utensil would just be unreliable in space. They were afraid pencils would break, normal pens would run out of ink. So they made up the space pen. It lasts for a lifetime. It's super sturdy. It doesn't break. Give me the space pen.
All right.
Very, very unknown prospect. He went to Wyoming, but, you know, he can get it done.
He went to BYU.
Went to BYU. I was going to say that.
All right. That does it for today. That does it for the draft. That does it for episode 2 of the Scatt and Willy podcast. I think it went great. Let us know who wins the draft in the comments. And I will see you all next time.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
Scatt and Willy out. Peace.